Okay, we're back from the Clockwork Tower. Sothasil was killed and we killed Almalexia. Much better. I need to recharge that ring. Yeah, just... Wow. That did absolutely nothing. So recharging using the soul gems is out of the question. Anyway. What will happen if I talk to these guys now that Almalexia's dead? We still have the probably few missions for the king. I'm sort of interested in this. Cannot use that. Not yet. I think we should be able to use it before we even test this out. If it goes into a fight without those spell protections, this using our own spells, especially the powerful ones, is very likely to result in our own death.
You have done well, mortal. The death of Almalexia is a boon for all of Morrowind, though it may take time for this to be understood. She would have betrayed the Dhamma as surely as she had betrayed all those whom she loved. This was her curse and her undoing. Weep not for Sothasil. He shed his mortality long ago, and I am certain his death was no small relief to him. These gods lived with the burden of a power no mortal was meant to possess. There is much for you still to do. Vivek lives, and he may yet have a part to play in your future. Continue on your chosen path. The skies of Mournhold are clear once again. Let these people suffer no longer. Now go, mortal. Embrace your destiny and go with my blessing.
I have returned to Mournhold and been visited by the spirit of the Daedra Azura. She has told me that the death of Almalexia was just, and that it was she, not Sothasil, who was mad. The time of the tribunal, says Azura, is gone. As a sign of her love for the Dunmer, she has ended the ash storms in Mournhold and promised they will never return.
What are you gawking at?
I've been hearing many stories about you, Thule, and about the goddess. In fact, I've been hearing stories about a great deal of strange happening in my city. I sent you to learn more about the attacks. I will assume that the rumors I have heard relate to that. Attacks were Almalexia's doing, and now you say that both she and Sothasil lie dead in the Clockwork City. She murders Sothasil and then tries to kill you as well. Astounding. I believe your tale too, but do not expect my people to be so accepting of it. You will find it is not an easy to kill these gods in the hearts and minds of their followers. It will take time, but this will be a new era for Morrowind, and I will lead them into it. You have done well, my friend. You have my gratitude. You have a Royal Guard armor set.
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Medium armor set. Give me a break. It's valuable, so you could have sold it, but in order to gain money, who gives a crap?
The king's health to you, Sarah.
Yeah, it's over. That's how it
Your
seems.
loyal service shall be rewarded.
I understand you've been to the Clockwork City and you alone return. You've consorted with gods. What can this queen do for you?
It's a
So how are
scribby
your
trick, all
travels?
right.
Anything I can do to help?
I think I'll just rest up a bit so I can get the
The
charge.
You're a lot
goddess
more
is
refined
gone,
than
yet you
most of the
remain.
travelers I've met.
You
I
are a
like
mystery,
that.
sir.
I need to get the charge up on the ring of equity, and I can see if I can try to cause trouble. Trouble with the hands of Alexia. The charge time is insane. I didn't count that. Yeah, it'll take ages to recharge that. I might be able to help it along a little bit, but yeah, basically this won't do anything. I'm guessing it's because of I suck at this. Yeah, only a few points of charge restored. Ah, crap.
Emperor, king, and justice, citizen. Emperor, king, and justice.
I can try it without the ring.
Did I leave that lamp on the desk burning?
I don't know.
Yes?
I'll first try to talk to them, just see if there is what's going to happen. If they turn hostile at this point, I'm pretty much dead. We wait the goddess's command. Her word is our law. There is no time to speak twice. So they won't do anything. They're just here to ensure that I guess I'm not picking a fight with Almalexia at the early parts of the game. And that's fair enough. So we kill them. Oh. If I just start hitting on one of them with my weapon, I'll be dead in seconds. Restore Magicka. Restore health. And I say, yeah, I'm dead. Basically, they reflected the attack, and that's the problem if we don't have the Ring of Equity. The chances of me successfully getting away with this is pretty much zero. Yeah. I'm taking all the damage too. They'll take maybe about 50%. So without the Ring of Equity, I wouldn't want to try this. And it's not like it's there's no reason to pick that fight. It's more of an interesting thing to see how would you fight it, how would you survive that. Trying to fight normally, I don't think I could survive that. It would be, again, some kind of trickery. With the Ring of Equity, that would be, I guess, the most straightforward fight that I could think of. You could do other things with probably invisibility and the chameleon abilities, something like that, but that's basically, you might as well just cheat at that point, because it's not you fighting against them really, it's you abusing the AI to the point that you can just take your time and get rid of them. So what kind of a ring do we want to use? We should have 2 of them. What ring did we have? Some kind of constant effect ring without a doubt. The resist ring. Okay, it's Tribunal is over for us. There's probably smaller things we could do, but since the main quest line seems to be over, I don't see any real reason for us to stay here. Most of the major quest line in general are over, so what we were doing... crap. We're doing the Great Houses become the... We are Nerevarine, but we need to become Hortator of all the Great Houses, and that's pretty much it where we are at the moment. As far as Tribunal is concerned, I like it better than Blood. It feels more like an extension of Morrowind. It has the typical expansion pack problems where you have to try, or the game developers have to try to make things harder, and it stops meshing all that well with the existing original game. But that's pretty typical. I still consider it a problem, but I'm not considering it a huge problem. That's something you usually expect from an expansion pack. That's nothing exactly earth-shattering. But it's a city environment. The fights are more challenging. They're not just one creature at a time, they're groups of creatures. So in many ways there are also proper improvements, but
Probably nothing.
I'm not sure I like it really. I mean, really like it. There are some problems. it's more of a... It's an okay addition, and it makes sense to add the rest of the gods into the game. I think the original game just has Vivek. So, what about the rest of the Tribunal? It's a natural extension of what you would probably want to see if you just played the original game. So I think it's a good addition in general, and it's okay. It's nothing amazing, but it's not crap either. So sort of a difficulty is a little upgraded, but that's about it. I have minor gripes. Like, you can go into these very extensive networks basically and waste your time. The tunnel system is very extensive, and then there's the game is blocking you access to all of them, but all of the places usually that are relevant to the main plot line. You still go to the area, but the actual progression there isn't possible, so you can waste a lot of time going through that, and then the enemies can just respawn when you actually have to go there, so you did it all for nothing. But I'd say those are minor issues. You could have improved upon them, but it's not like it's a major concern. Overall, I do like it. But also, I don't feel it's... you won't be missing out on much if you don't have it. Same with the Blood Moon. Tribunal is better though, because it actually fits. It extends, enriches the original game, while Blood Moon is clearly sort of just a separate extension of it, with no real connection to the original game. So in that sense, Tribunal ends up leading the expansion packs.
I've got a few minutes if you need something. This official Outlander move along.
We have too much weight again. You can really feel it in the movement. Okay.
That's one ugly outfit.
What is this regarding, Breton?
I want to buy some repair hammers. You can get a glass dagger in exchange. Yeah, I'll take a... I'll take a quick trip to the stronghold to drop off a lot of the weaponry we have. We have tons of it, and it's drastically holding us back. We just don't have the bounce in our movement anymore. So King's Oath, that's 80. True Flame, that's... Mask of Clavicus the Vile. Anything else? Goldbrand. Well, a lot of these daggers don't actually weigh all that much, but I'm not going to use them either, so at this point money is really not an issue. Hope's Fire. Yeah, not really interested. We started this game with a dagger and we're gonna end it with a dagger. Where's that? Robe of the Hortator. Yeah, I guess we should hold on to that one. Old Weimer books. Yeah, I'm not keeping those. They weigh quite a lot. 3 weight units per book. And some soul gems. Probably won't need the Dreamer satchel pack. Yep, and we have pillows. Lovely. Okay, looking a lot better. We have about 240 Dreamer coins. We should try to sell them, but I think I'll just dump them here. Money is not a concern, and they do have a significant weight to them. Ghoul hearts, not gonna use them. We have a lot of crap, but there's no need for me to deal with that anymore. So let's just continue on with this. Okay, much better. Movement much faster. Much more agile. We have the bounce in our step again. We don't struggle to jump, we float. Very nice. We are the Hortator of House Tilvani. Yes. Hortator. Redoran Hortator. Let's go with Lalu first. Lalus are more of a trader type of thing. The sneaky focus. One is mage focus, Redoran is fighter focus. Let's go with the thief. Great traders, keen for profit and subtle with words. It will be hard to find someone you can trust, perhaps impossible. No, we'll definitely go with the Redoran Hortator. They're straightforward people. Council of Chief. Okay, we do know this. That was the Algeroon Council situation we already did a little bit earlier to break the Major Skill's monopoly on selling spells.
How delightful. Welcome.
So we actually do have an ally there already. We know who can be reasonable,
Welcome, friend.
and we
How
know
about sharing
who
your
will
wealth?
never
I
ever
have
ever in a
lots to
million
show
years
you.
hate us, so
I must say, I find you most interesting right now.
we have a good solid handle on this situation already. Lalu Hortator is probably the toughest because speechcraft and we have no prior experience with that. I need to go buy speechcraft training. That's not the immediate problem. We don't need that with Redorans. Not to a large extent anyway. Sarethi. I think it was Sarethi.
Let's hear it.
I don't mean to pry into your affairs, but if you are the Nerevarine as they say, why haven't you fulfilled the Nerevarine prophecies? The people are badly frightened by these 6-house disturbances. You haven't gotten yourself into any sort of trouble, have you? Discreet contract tells me that Archcanon Polo Sariani, the High Priest of the Temple, is becoming desperate, and that he is hoping that you will come to speak with him at the High Fane in Ubek City. Maybe that would be best. That might be the best. Redoran Hortator. That's a title given to a war leader among the great houses. Why are you interested? How is it chosen? Only the Redoran councillors can choose a Hortator for House Redoran, and it must be unanimous. The Hortator's duty is defined by ancient custom, but in essence the Hortator is a house champion and must be both skilled in combat and known for his courage and honor. Yep, has to be confirmed as the Hortator. That's a title given to a war leader among the great houses. Why are you interested? You have told a remarkable story. That's the ring of truth. You may have been deceived, but I believe you. I may be able to persuade other councillors to believe you as well, but as a condition of my support, I require a favor. Rescue my son, Varvas Sarethi from Venom Manor. Yes, my son. He's being held in Venom Manor, which is the first manor to your right when you enter Scar. I have heard Bolven Venom is keeping him in the right wing of his manor. You must be careful not to kill Bolven Venom himself, or the other councils will turn against you. That's our enemy. He'll never support us. It doesn't matter what we'll do, so we'll have to get rid of him
Come
somehow.
on. I haven't got all day to stand.
But I can't just put a knife in him. I recall this place. There's a hidden area behind one tapestry. Did my father send you? Are you here to rescue me? Should we travel together back to Sarethi Manor? I need to say, because I don't know how anyone's going to react to us.
You
Now you die! I have you! You will suffer greatly! Now you die! There is no escape!
You will suffer greatly.
Did I attack too soon? It looked like she was going to attack us, so I took the initiative.
This is the end of you, Swit!
I think there might not be an actual problem.
Where are you going?
Yeah. I think I acted too soon with the guard. So I was worried that they might kill that.
Now you die!
Thank you.
Barbara Sarethi made it to Sarethi Manor. That's nice, but we need to get the hell out of here and get rid of the bounty. So I screwed up a little bit there. But I felt that the security of the prisoner was more important than a little bit of bounty. If he would have died, I have no idea what would have happened. So it just wasn't worth the risk for a 1,000 gold bounty. I'd rather pay bounty. We're playing a pretty high stakes game here, so we're cool again.
Why is my friend here?
Ah,
Aren't
oh shit. What is that? Vintage brandy. I'll go invisible for some time because I have no idea how the guards are reacting to me. But we'll have to be very careful here. We cannot risk the success of the Hortator mission lines. Everything else can be sacrificed in order to get them.
My pleasure, madam. Truly.
So what's the next step?
Come on, I haven't got all day to stand around and talk to you.
Yes, my son, Varvin Sarethi. You have returned him to me, and I'm in your debt. You rescued my son. Words cannot express my gratitude. Therefore, I name you Hortator of House Redoran. I also promise that I will use my influence with the other councillors of House Redoran. Alas, there is one obstacle. Wolven Venom will never name an Outlander Hortator, but if you have the full support of the council, you may agree to an honorable duel. The duel is an honorable tradition dating back to at least to the founding of the Resdane. Each party of the duel makes an agreement as to the compensation that will be given to the winner. The loser is legally bound to this agreement. Most duels are fought until one party admits defeat or falls in battle. The duel to the death is less common and only ends when one party is dead. The winner of the duel may take what he wants of the loser's possessions. Some consider this dishonorable. Okay, we have a go. Once we get all the other council members behind us, we can make a duel, and we won't be looting the enemy corpse.
Do I know you?
Hello, Thule. I was happy to hear that Councillor Zarethi has given you his support for the title of Hortator. This conflict between house policy and temple doctrine is unfortunate, and I hope it is resolved swiftly. Now, how can I help you? Are you looking for someone? Yeah, let's talk about the Hortator business. Are you? I'm guessing he's already supporting me. So he's supporting me. That's how it seems, at least. Athletics increased. For Moran. Or is he,
What is it, Outlander?
he's not the leader.
Can we hurry this up? What is it, Outlander?
I'm Lauren Remoran, Lord of Westgas, and the Council of House Redoran. Who exactly are you? Redoran Hortator. Athrin Zarethi has spoken of your good judgment, and I trust him. Will vote for you as Hortator of House Redoran. So that's 2. Might have to do other quests. I'm fine with that, or other little services. That's fine. Lethri Manor.
What is it, Outlander? Why are you here?
I spoke with Aaron Zarethi. I like what he told me about you. You get things done and show good judgment. Your story is crazy, but your story doesn't matter to me as long as you can do something about Degather and his servants. I'm making you my choice, Hortator of House Redoran. So if everyone is just going to agree to me being Hortator, why do I even need to individually go to talk to all of these people?
Can we hurry this up?
Not too big of a waste of time, but still seems a bit unnecessary. I have spoken with Athrin Zarethi. He believes your story and says you can be trusted. I know Athrin Zarethi since he was a child, and I have absolute faith in his judgment. Please accept my apologies for not seeking you out and accepting you at once. Forgive me also for believing these rumors about you being an Imperial spy. Have my vote. Minor Arobar hereby confirms Thule as Hortator of House Redoran. Tell the other councillors that I have given you my blessing. So 2 remain. One. Everyone else is supporting me already. It's only the Venom. I think I'll go invisible just in case.
Is there something you need?
Unless you have some important business to discuss, Outlander, I suggest that you leave. A Hortator is a war leader and a champion chosen by a great house council. Why? Yeah, ask to be confirmed as Hortator. You are a fool, an ignorant, ill-mannered Outlander fool. I'd rather make a monkey Hortator. As long as I'm head of this house, you will never be Hortator. So let me do challenge you to a duel. Yep. How the hell do we challenge? Even if you get the counselors on your side, I will veto them. Would rather die than see how Redoran is honored by an Outlander. Yeah, I'm trying to get you to do exactly that, but there's no option to initiate that. Yield. So, how exactly are we supposed to do this? Yeah, he just hates me more and more, but there's no option to challenge him. So,
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
where is the Great Council? Maybe I need to activate something or
What is it, Outlander?
trigger something before I can do that.
Do
I'm
I know
listening,
you?
so go ahead.
Redoran Council Hall. See what's in here. Valdisa Adranoso's house. Or you.
Why are you here?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. I'm sort of out of ideas at this point. I guess I could go and talk to the guy who was our
Can we
first
hurry
ally.
this up?
See what next. Other than that, I guess we could try to convince the guy to I mean, try to get on his good side. And then talk about the topics again. It's going to be very, very hard.
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
What is it, Outlander?
Okay, this was Morrowind, I think was the last one. I didn't know there were additional ones in here.
Haven't I heard of you?
Maybe I was just missing an option.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Ah. Yeah. So that's my best guess at this point, so now there should not be any more obstacles. Although I don't know how many counselors there are in total, so we have missed another one. You have played your tricks with the other counselors, but they will not work on me. This has gone far enough. You are not a coward, as well as a fraud. I will put a stop to your ambitions at the arena in Vivek. I will meet you there if you dare face me in a duel to the death. So, success. There just happened to be one extra counselor.
Is there something I can do for you?
Maybe he would offer to yield in some situations. I mean, if you're a really good friend of his or something, a member of the house Redoran or something like that. At least we have this in the pack now.
How about
So that's the
sharing the
second
wealth?
great house
Lots to show you.
pretty much done.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, the arena shouldn't be far away. Yeah, I recall this. A bit of water walking, and that should do it. Arena cannot. I don't want to go to storage. arena. So prepare for battle. Or not.
Watch yourself, not have no trouble.
Where exactly is the arena then? Arena pit. Where is that? It should be right above me. So... okay. No!
You Inwa.
I killed Wolven Venom in a duel. It is unfortunate, but there was no alternative. I should speak with Athens Herethi to again to beat him for sure. And it was dishonorable to look at the body, so won't be doing that. Yep, that wasn't too bad. Watch. Yeah, that's downward construction for you. I expect Lado House to be a bit more difficult. Not because it is all that difficult, but because you'll be relying on skill sets that I don't actually have. I'm making a little bit of a detour here. We're going to have to boost our speechcraft somehow. We can buy a little bit of training, but that won't make much of a difference. So what I'm going to do is fortify skill. And it'll be speechcraft. Self duration doesn't have to be long enough so that I can initiate the conversation. Yeah, that'll be fine. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Let's let them boost and simple spell for a simple purpose.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
This is sort of one of those reasons I see why they got rid of custom spellcasting, because you can work around almost all limiting factors and game mechanics. That's also fun. It's very sandboxy, but maybe you don't want all limitations to be easily circumvented. You want character creation, how you build it, to have a meaningful impact. And with this, it's very hard to do. Once you get a mage to a sufficient level, you can do anything. The Council of House Redoran is in agreement. You are the Hortator of House Redoran. I hope you are as successful in persuading the rest of Morrowind to unite against Degath and his blighted hosts. behalf of the House and the Council, take the Ring of the Hortator, a token of your office. By this ring others shall know you as the chosen son. I also have a sealed package for you. I do not know what it contains, but I received it from a contact in the highest rank of the temple. My guess is that it has something to do with the temple's position on your claim to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. And here is a copy of a recent public notice identifying you as an Imperial agent. I'm satisfied with your sincerity, but I warn you that others may not be so understanding. Upgrade, yeah, update. Note from Archcan, public notice, Ring of Hortator.
Greetings,
Okay,
Outlander.
what it looks like at this point is
Don't I
that
know you from somewhere?
we have to prioritize the temple first. With good reason. Doesn't mean we'll be on great terms with them, but we cannot ignore them. Yeah, 45 health. These are pretty weak items. Okay, what notices did we get? Public notice. The outlaw named Thule, stated trait of adventurer, lately called Incarnate and Nerevarine, now is shown to the investigating ordinators and magistrates of this district to be an agent in the pay of the Imperial Intelligence Service. This outlaw's claims are false. The prophecies this outlaw cites are discredited. The dishonest character and base purposes of the outlaw in interpreting this hoax are now made clear to all observers. Thule is sought for various crimes by ordinators and town guards. Report all encounters with this outlaw to the proper authorities. You see this outlaw in public, give the alarm. Published by the authority of the temple, the Order of the Watch, Magistrate of Wardenfell District, under the signature and authority of Grandmaster Beryl Salah, Captain of the Watch, here in need. We don't have an official bounty yet. A package seal with an anonymous wax seal containing a single page unsigned note. On the cover of the package, the Outlander lately proclaiming his identity as the Nerevarine, to be delivered with haste. The assertions made being in direct contradiction of the doctrine of the Tribunal, namely that you are the Nerevarine, the reincarnation of the sainted Lord Nerevar, are, in addition to being against temple teaching, incredibly and implausible in the extreme. The revelations made by the Inquisition, namely that you yourself are in fact an agent of the Imperial Intelligence Service, otherwise known as the Order of the Blades, lately made with substantial evidence by the Lord High Arch-Ordinator Beryl Salah, further calls into question the validity and motivations behind your claims. However, as incredible as your claims are, as much as they are in direct contradiction of the teachings of the temple, and tainted as they are by the interferences to be made upon your close association with the covered policies and interests of the Emperor, the interests of the temple and its leadership, and in particular the interests of his immortal lordship Vivek, are best served by a close and personal examination of the claims being made, and close and personal examination of the motivations and character of the claimant. The temple, through its examinations of its records, in particular the records of the Hieroglypha and Apocrypha, is intimately familiar with the many and varied claims of signs and feats that would mark the Nerevarine according to prophecy. Therefore, in the event of the fulfillment of certain of those most remarkable and scarcely credible claims, namely that the claimant should at one time be acknowledged holder of several ancient titles of power and authority of the Dunmer people, to wit, Hortator of the Great Houses, Nerevarine of Ashlander tribe, and the temple proposes that the claimant to the identity of the Nerevarine shall present himself for inspection before the revered honored Archcanon Lord Ruler Sariani, High Archcanon and Chancellor of Vivec, Archcanon of the Canonry of Vardenfell, Archpriest of the High Fane, for a review and consideration of his claims and identity. However, until such time as the claimant actually has been named Hortator separately and jointly by the three great houses of Vardenfell, and at the same time has been named Nerevarine separately and jointly by the four tribes of the Ashlanders, there is no purpose in reviewing or discussing these claims. Okay, we need to finish the last great house before doing this. Because of the temple's official position on the prophecies of the Nerevarine, and in the interest of preserving the security of the claimant from those parties who might wish to do him harm, it is convenient that the claimant of the title Nerevarine shall present himself in secret to Archcanon Sarioni in the Archcanon's private quarters in the High Fane of Vivec. To signify agreement with these terms and conditions for a meeting with the Archcanon, the Nerevarine claimant may present himself to the healer of the High Fane in Vivec, done so in Dules, and the necessary arrangement will be made. Once again, no purpose is served by meeting until the claimant is named Hortator of the three great houses and is named Nerevarine of the four Ashlander tribes, written at the request of and in the name of his reverend honor Thuler Sarioni, Archcanon and Chancellor of Vivec. Dileno Lorar, priest of Vivec, assistant to the Archcanon. Yeah, that was a very, very badly written letter. I certainly believe that a bureaucrat actually wrote that. It has all the hallmarks of a official government notice. It's not intended. It's basically written to another government official instead of an actual person. Also intended for sort of public scrutiny, I guess. In the sense that it's very official. Terrible letter. I have no idea where the Lalu is. No, I think they're in Balmora. I have a sort of vague recollection about that.
How about sharing?
But we'll
I must say,
have to
I
deal
find
that
it
with
most
another time.
interesting
It's
right now.
probably
Please go
another
on.
set of missions, and I don't know. I don't know. With the Tilvani we got it straight because we were already leader of the house, so I have no idea what we would have had to done for them. I suspect some kind of quest for each mage lord, because they're not exactly a tight knit group. Redorans were very honorable, we just needed to convince one and the rest of the dominoes fell. Lalu, I have no idea. No idea. We'll find out, won't we?